Greetings and salutations, everyone. Is your favorite annoying goblin on the internet, with one of his closest friends, Rachel, otherwise known as Shaddowpixy.
Hey guys!
This is continuing the trend we've been discussing on the channel about trying new things with the channel and experimenting. This is our first of a new series, which is us discussing top 10. Hence, I'm being a bit more quieter and a lot more calm than my goblin counterpart. It's gonna be more of a organic conversation, and not me shouting some random reference.
Don't be then thrown into. Don't worry about that.
Oh, I definitely will be.
This is a gaming channel.
Oh god, yeah.
And it's about top 10s. Like, there's gonna spark some stuff.
And I can already see the comments kicking off.
You've already got comments?
No, I mean, I'm joking at saying, like, oh, you put the newest
I know.
in the last? What type of person are you, Alex?
The one that doesn't like Call of Duty.
Precisely. I can already feel the squeakers training their crosshairs on my neck. Okay, let's see how many people I can piss off in a matter of 5 minutes.
Way too many.
So, how this is going to work, as this is going to be a top 10, instead of us both having 10, we're going to have 5 each. And then
It's gonna be a lot more fun like that.
Yeah, plus honourable mentions. So, Tilly...
So, if I go quiet, I am very sorry. Right now, I am playing Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, and it's the first time I've played it. I have no clue what I'm doing. Which is basically how I run through every Kingdom Hearts game.
I gotta admit, one of my honourable mentions, like, this is a hot take, and I'm gonna sound absolutely silly for this, and I know my partner, she's sleeping, she's gonna wake up with a knife for us, you know it. I'm gonna say Bioshock being my honourable mention. It is a fantastic game, it's groundbreaking.
It is.
The ambiance alone, as well as the lighting effect, is fantastic. The only reason it isn't higher, there are a lot more games I have played that are a lot more story-based structured and a lot more story-focused, rather than gameplay-focused.
Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Sometimes the gameplay can get in the way of the story, but sometimes the story can totally get in the way of gameplay.
Precisely, there has to be a fantastic balance of both. I have a perfect example of that for my number 2 spots, but I will not go into that yet. I've already got an idea of my structure.
I am gonna wing it. Like, I got no clue.
I'm gonna speak from my geeky what's left of my heart, and go for
my heart is a zoo.
If I had a heart, it wouldn't be in my heart, in my chest. It's gone. That thing was ripped out from Devil May Cry 2.
Ooh. You went there.
Oh, I went there, and I can already feel the DMC fans just hating me.
I don't know, I'm a DMC fan, like, I love those games. If I...
The amount of times I bought the entire trilogy, well, it's more than a trilogy, but you know, the whole story, it's ridiculous, because I bought all of them on the PS2, then I bought 4, re-bought it on the PS3, and I just bought it back to the PlayStation 4 and the new Xbox. Like, the amount of times I bought that is the same amount of times I bought the fucking Metal Gear collection. That I can sense a rant coming from that.
Not for me.
But,
I know what it's like to buy stuff on multiple consoles just because you miss it, or just because they've done something different.
Oh yeah, like there are are certain games that from console to console they're like deviant changes. For example, I think the best example I can give is the Force Unleashed. There was about 4 different versions. There was a mobile, old gens of PS2, Nintendo Wii, and stuff like that. Then you had like the current gen, which was like the PS3 and 360.
Mm.
Yeah, and I think there was a PC port. The console version to the PS2 version to the PS3 version are vastly different. Like they follow the same story beats, but you could see where like the PS2 was the concept. They never really moved from that. Whilst the PS3 was the more driven storyline. Both have their merits.
There were so many games that moved from port to port and got good stuff added, bad stuff added, either just went crap or became the best game ever made.
Yeah. Okay, I think we should now hit our 5 mark now. I think we've deviated from that.
I haven't even done my own convention. Like, that was in the previous bloopers. That was in the bloopers.
Ooh, I found an egg. Oh, I mean
Ooh.
an orb.
Orb?
I found a precursor orb, folks.
Ooh, what you playing?
I'm playing because I felt nostalgic. Jack and Daxter 2.
Nice.
One of the greatest games I've ever played. Like, the trilogy as a whole. The second game. Ooh, it pisses me off, but I love it.
I think there's a few like that. I think that changes my answer a little bit.
Oh great, a joke I've made, it's just changed your whole list.
Yeah. Slightly. I kind of wanted to do it. No, I'm gonna stick to what I originally wanted to do, and I'm gonna keep my number 1 as the franchise as a whole.
Yeah.
Because my number 2 and my number 1 are basically franchises. But I can't pick games from them. I could if I had to, at a push. After careful thought and not at stupid o'clock in the morning going, what the hell am I doing with my life?
I'm basically doing that 24/7. Like, I'm questioning my life decisions every day. But then I remember, I'm a goddamn goblin. I see shiny, I take shiny.
I'm a pixie. I hide in the shadows.
You
with
are
double
the
deep breath.
Wait, I just, my brain just had like a realizing, aren't fairies and goblins mortal enemies?
I'm not a fairy, I'm a pixie.
What,
How dare you?
I meant to say pixie. But aren't they meant to be mortal enemies?
Well, no, because pixie's different from fairies.
True.
Pixies are more like evil fairies.
Well, goblins piss everyone off. Because they're kleptomaniac psychopaths.
Yeah, but if it came down to it, the pixies would probably side with the goblins and not the fairies.
True. I want an anime just about that. A pixie and a goblin just being friends. I want that as an anime.
That is our anime.
Oda, make that a thing. But I gotta admit, like my 5 spot. I think my 5th spot would have had to gone to the Fable franchise. Because I cannot. No, I'm actually gonna name one. I'm gonna name the second game as like the best, and that is my favourite. Because I love the British charm of it. That's British as well.
The British charm of it.
There's like everything about it just screams something British, from actors to cameos to fucking jokes. Just it sounds horrible. If you're American or any other culture, you're not gonna really get a lot of the jokes.
No, there is cultural disadvantages to it.
Oh yeah, but I'm not saying like if you're American you can't enjoy it at all. But I think the jokes hit so much different. That's just there are so many jokes in it, from living in a household with a mum that's very protective and very caring. Just
Did you really talk about
psychopathic.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. But if me and my sister found like a Book of the Dead and woke them up, I'm certain my mum would just scream at us to fix it and just be done with it, and just hide the book in her own grave. That is something my mum would do just to spite me. But yeah,
I don't know, my mum would probably take the book from me, try and undo whatever the fuck I did, and basically shout at me and never done it, like, tell me never to do it again, and then do it herself, because she's like, this is how you do it right.
See, my mum would just go out of her way to berate me and tell me how much of a goddamn idiot I am. Then just create the worst possible scenario for me, and just go, you did this, you fix this.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think that's really sad to say.
Shout out to Mama Goblin Mandy.
Oh, hey!
I just saw her head just pop through with this stare of pure evil, and she just slowly closed the door.
And here you were saying you didn't want to wake anyone up.
I don't think it's that, I think it's the fact I mentioned fucking pixies and fairies, she gets obsessed with them.
Oh.
Anyway, so my number 5 will be Fable. The simple fact of it is British, it's funny, and a lot of the storyline just, it hits great when it's a role player, and the simplistic combat works. It's simple with a lot of charm. Plus, instead of making, Commander Shepard level dialogue, you just like thumbs up for yes, or fart in someone's face. I mean, how many games can you say you fart in the king's face?
True.
Then basically shag the entirety of the country.
Not many. Honestly.
Like, I know
Not many.
I am not even afraid to admit this. My one character had like 350 STDs, and that's not even a joke.
Damn, how the fuck?
I had tried for years to delete that number. But every but that. So every time I see it, I hear my sister go, "You dirty bastard."
All you can do is add to it.
That's basically all I've been doing. When Jay found out, all I got was, that makes way too much sense, and she just never picked the game again. So what would you be your 5th spot then, Rachel?
My 5th spot?
Yeah.
My 5th spot is something I played as a kid. Honestly, no one can hate me for it. I was that child. I loved the game. The gameplay wasn't actually that bad. It was very simplistic, but I found it rather fun, especially if you just wanted to, like, turn on a game. You know, you didn't have to work too hard, except for one fucking mission.
Well, what's the game, though?
Bratz Rock Angels. Okay, I had it on 2 consoles.
Yeah, the thing is, I had a sister and I played a shit ton of Brat game and bloody Barbie game, so I'm kind of like, yeah, okay, I get that.
I had it on 2 consoles. I had it on the PS2 and I had it on the Game Boy. The Game Boy playthrough is very different to the PS2.
can
and it
imagine.
follows more of the movie storyline, which honestly is pretty good. Like, I
Like,
watched that movie so much as a kid.
I'm not gonna. I don't care what anyone thinks of me. Like, I watched the early Barbie films and I watched the early like Brat films, and I actually think they're really fun. Like, I remember watching the Nutcracker one, going, "Okay, yeah, this is good. I actually enjoy this."
We should do a top 10 Barbie film.
Fine with me.
Then again, we would probably have the same number one answer. Most people do.
Anyway, but yeah, I played a lot of like the Bratz game on the PS2. I never actually knew there was a Game Boy version.
Yeah, I didn't know either until I found it in like... I don't even know where I found it. I think I found it at a friend's house, and they never played it, and they just went, "Here, you can have it." And I was like, "Yes!"
Right, I've just messaged a guy because I still got my Game Boy working. Right, I've
Yeah.
just messaged him. My dude, do you actually have the Bratz game on the Game Boy? And he literally just goes, "Yes, do you want it? Have it." All in capitals.
My one came with a purple case to keep it in, which is what my friend used to keep it in, and that was... It was great for travel. That was the great thing about the Game Boy. It was tiny. It was such a small screen.
Yeah, it was. And there was so much charm to it when you heard the actual chime when you started up. I will never get old hearing that.
Or the crackle.
Oh god, yeah.
And you went, shit. And all you did was take out the cartridge, blow on the cartridge, put it back in, turn it back on. Worked every time.
I'm not gonna lie, the amount of games I had growing up where I had to do that, like, bloody hell. I remember playing, I should not have played this as a kid, like, I played Conker's Bad Fur Day, and I remember constantly blowing into that thing. My dad really didn't give a fuck about the games I played as a kid. All films. Like, my dad is. You know, you get like the one parent that's super like protective and just won't let you do shit, and then you usually get the stereotype other parent is like, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
My dad was that, but then he would encourage me to do stupid shit. Like, he made me watch the first 2 Evil Dead films.
Sometimes what you need is a bit of encouragement. It's like, if you're gonna do it, you might as well.
Yeah, but the thing is, I remember what he said to me when I watched Evil Dead. You know, the tree scene? All I got was, and that's where babies come from. And he just fucking left the room. With this shit-eating grin.
I haven't watched them, actually.
I grew up with them, like the first one is proper horror. Well, the second one's a bit more of a slapstick take almost. What's the third one? Yeah, that's just Ed and Eddie was zombies. That's the best way I can describe it.
That just makes it sound hilarious.
It is. It helps with the actor Bruce Campbell just being an absolute nutcase. The Evil Dead films are done by the same bloke who did the original 3 Spider-Man films, Sam Raimi.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And he also did the last Doctor Strange film.
Oh.
So, have you seen the Doctor Strange film?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say there's a bloke in it that appears Bruce Campbell.
Oh, okay.
Because he appears, I believe he does appear in almost every one of Sam Raimi's films. Like, the guy who played Ash, the main character from Evil Dead, was in every one of the Spider-Man films.
Okay.
That and his goddamn stupid fucking Oldsmobile muscle car. I don't know how we got onto that subject, but okay.
Yeah, that was a little different.
Yeah. So we got out of five. Our fifth spot is basically Brats. And I can't remember what I said.
Bioshock.
A Fable.
Was it? No, Fable. Yeah. I really wanted you to like move it up the list, just because of how good the story got.
Oh god, yeah. Like, okay, so we're at 3?
We're at 4.
4, that's it. Of course, honorable mentions Dirt.
Which I still didn't get around to doing mine.
Oh, didn't you?
No. Yeah. I'll do mine later.
No. We're taking them turns. It's like... Because I'll only forget and end the stream and you'll be like, Alex!
Well, my honorable mention is another game I played as a kid that I used to play a lot with my brother because we had to find something that was common ground for us. It couldn't be too harsh on him, it couldn't be too much of a girly game for me, so we had to find something. And one of the games we had was Burnt Out 3 Takedown.
Oh my god, yes.
One of the best games I think I played that was literally just a break it game.
I'm not even
That was it.
One of my best mates owns it and he was like, I got a game, I don't know if you know it. Pulls it out like, yes, absolutely, I'm gonna thrash your ass at it.
That was all we did. We took it in turns. We got all the cars unlocked.
That's pretty much how we do.
Then
we get bored and play Sit and Run.
Yes, true. That should be an honorable mention for everyone. Because, like, that game... Like, standardized CPA, man.
Like, I'm not even joking, before I was talking to you earlier, before we're making the list, I was actually sat on my PS2 playing it. I created another save file just to fucking play it.
I miss playing my PS2.
I literally...
I don't time to play anymore. Unless it's 6 o'clock in the morning.
I don't know why my brain heard that it's 6 o'clock. So I looked at my phone and was like, we have to. And I'm starving.
I know. What is with being hungry at this time of night?
I got it. Right. So what would be your next choice? What would be your next game that you would have in your top 5?
In my top 5?
Yeah.
Game number 4?
Yeah.
I'm going for Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec.
Ooh. See, mine? We were talking about it earlier. Grand Theft Auto, Liberty City Stories.
Best one.
It really is, like, I don't care what anyone says. That to me is the peak of the actual GTA series. I love the attack and attack. I love that he's not out to make it for himself. He's just being part of the family. I love
the way it played.
Yeah, I just love his song.
So nice. It was so good to my little brain.
And that iconic opening music. It's worse thing is I'm looking at my PS2.
You still have the PS2.
I'm looking at my PS2 going, I could play that right now and no one would know.
Yeah, someone would know because the stream would go off.
No, because I have a second screen. I've got the portable screen for the PS2 going.
Let's see if they got me yet.
So we'll be like, okay, so we got our fourth, what will be your third then?
Okay. My third is... My list is chopping and changing in my head because there is so many games
Yeah, I know.
But
And
I'm
you gotta
like,
choose like your
my
childhood.
childhood. Ah, there's so many. Okay, I think this one's going to be slightly controversial because it didn't actually do well. It really didn't.
Okay. Hit me.
Medieval Resurrection on the PSP.
Oh, okay. I get
The
that. That was
first
interesting.
remake of Medieval that we had. I loved it on the PS1. My dad, I swear, it was my dad's favorite game, like second from Doom.
See,
That says a lot about my dad.
like a controversial game I absolutely love from the actual PSP era was the Daxter game. Like, I absolutely love the shit out of that game. Like, I love it's just a spin-off from Jack and Daxter. I love it's just Daxter doing some random shit.
There were so many good games on the PSP.
I do
Like,
appreciate if you own a PS Vita, you could buy PSP games for a pretty dirt price. Like,
yeah, true. But it didn't have the same, the whirling of the cartridge in the back of it.
I know. Like, I still got my PSP, like, it's in my drawer in a special lockbox. I'm just like, I could play, but I don't want more damaged.
I know. And seriously, they are going cheap though.
Oh
Like,
yeah. But it's
just
the
going
same one I've
to
had
fucking
since
buy
I was a
them.
kid.
No, I think my brother broke his. Because I would always nick it from my brother.
I've had mine
I had the DS, he had the PS3.
I don't know if you know. Have you ever heard of the game? Again, another Daxter game. Have you heard of the curse of that fucking game, Lost Frontier?
Yes.
Oh fuck my life, thank God. I'm not gonna joke that game. I threw the PSP. I remember throwing the PSP out. I was hoping it would hit the car or like door, but for some reason I didn't put two and two together. The window was open.
No.
I remember sobbing my eyes out because the worst thing it played, but the screen was cracked.
No.
So my dad got it sent to get repaired. I remember getting it back. I was like so skeptical, like you got to replace, bastard. And he was like, no. And I looked at it. I was like, okay, yeah, it's the same one. It's still got the same chip. It's still got the same stickers I put on it.
No, when I last saw the one my brother had, the actual back casing wouldn't hold the game.
Oh my God!
Kept falling open. Kept falling open. It was so bad.
See, I remember like my mate had that same issue. You know how we fixed it?
No.
Duct tape. I'm not even joking.
That was gonna be my guess.
I'm not even joking, and it worked.
Everything with duct tape.
Hey, if it the amount of shit you could fix with duct tape is hilarious.
That is true. There was a hole in my ceiling, and we sealed it up by using duct tape.
I'm not joking. At work, I remember I split down my trousers quite recently. I got duct tape, black paint, and just
Duct taped it.
yeah. It wasn't until I had to take it off I realized, oh shit, I gotta rip this off my leg hair.
Owie, 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 owie.
Jay got a smile out of it because I saw this twinkle in her eye of pure evil. This twinkle and just I didn't even ask, she just ripped it off. Demon smile.
That's Jade.
Right next to me right now, just snoring away, going, I could do the same thing to you. Just not today. This video is evidence of my plan.
Yeah, don't let her watch it then.
Oh, she says she watches it, but she'll watch the first 10 minutes and forget the rest of the video.
Fair.
Alright,
Who wants to pay attention for that long?
I think one of my, so have you said your name? Yeah, you have.
Yes, I would like to talk about it for a little bit.
Oh, go on then, go nuts.
Just because, I mean, everyone knows about the PS4 remake of the game. But everyone, like, proper snooze on this game. Like, do you know how bad it was?
Yeah.
It was terrible. And the worst part was, it was hilarious. I mean, you opened the game, it called out where it was, which was, the first level of the game is called Dan's Crypt.
Yeah.
And, I mean, the voice actor for it is pretty famous. So they had a budget, and it was really well done. They brought in some new armor, like the Phoenix armor, and, like, the whole Fire Castle level. I never actually got that far in the game. I wasn't very good at it. I wasn't very good at the original either.
See, that's the thing. If a game's got great concepts, it can captivate you really easily.
Yeah. I always wanted to finish it, and then it was like, no, I am not that good. I would get to the pumpkin patch or the sleeping town and just die constantly and get so annoyed. But this game really made you feel a little different about it. Like, they added extra bits to the levels you already knew. It was a revamp before a revamp. Like,
Yeah, and it was one of the earliest cases of a... It's not a reboot, but it's a way of
a remaster.
Yeah.
It was a proper go at it. And the guy who played Death was utterly funny. I mean, everyone hated on it because of the genie inside Dan's head. I thought he was hilarious at times. I mean, yes, I was a kid. I'm allowed to think that. But even now, I mean, you open it and it goes, Dan's Crypt. The best place to go if you're looking for a dead Dan. In that kind of voice.
Oh, I do remember. Like,
utterly ridiculous. Thoroughly funny.
Like, this is not on my list. This is just one that I have a fond memory of. It's not even of the game. It's you know Gears of War?
Mm.
One of my fondest memories is just playing the campaign with my father and my friends.
Mm.
Now, my friends are just the typical bros. So we did everything in our powers to fuck each other off.
Yeah, that's usual.
But we would do like horde mode. I don't know why, but I remember the jokes we would say when we just went out of our way to screw with each other. And my dad just being progressively done with our shenanigans.
Wait.
This is not on my top 5. It's just a little bit of an honorable mention. Gears of War 3.
We can do more than one honorable mention, like.
I'm going
I
through
think there'll be a few.
At this point, it's gonna be top like 300 games.
Just how to make you feel nostalgic in one session.
That's why I like. This is why I want like these type of videos. I want to do. Just really let people relive a little bit of childhood.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm just fucking around at Jack and Daxter. Like I've completed this game like 1,000 times. I'm just love seeing the ambiance of the scenery, the foliage. I don't know. It always makes me fall in love with this world.
Yes.
Don't know why, but I...
You continue, sorry.
I was gonna say, I remember, like, when I first played Jack and Daxter, like, hearing the first word, hiss. That was like my first experience to swear words, and I just Damn. Now I can't stop saying swear words. Damn you, gaming, you gave me a satyr mouth.
I had one long before that. If anything, gaming just made it more fruitful.
Yeah, yeah. I think for my actual number 3.
Mm.
Ooh. See, there is a game that I love, but no one's ever played. Like, everywhere I look, no one's been playing it. It's a 360 game called Saboteur.
Okay.
It was set during the Second World War. You played as a Irishman who fled Ireland to come to France, Nazi-occupied France.
Okay.
Now, the game's still black and white,
Mm.
but as you liberate areas with the resistance, the game became like colored.
Mm.
The humor of the characters, the seriousness of the tone, because it was I think it was one of the first times I experienced a GTA clone.
Yeah.
But the story was awesome. Like, as you liberated like parts of France, you relive bits in like Ireland, like how you fled it.
Oh.
How you got like a personal grudge with this one battalion leader who killed your best mate and your lover's brother. Typical type of setup. But you did stuff like is it soap cart racing? Like the original racing they did that era.
Not sure.
But it was like the first time people actually had like proper race cars, and it was really cool actually seeing that, and actually your character being a mechanic and actually building one.
That's pretty cool.
It's and the story, the climax. I remember it so well because the actual general just went, you know what, fuck, this is time to fucking take over this one part of France. It's where the actual revolutionaries are hiding. But he went pop a bomb in, just went to the top of the Eiffel Tower, killing his own men and ours, like hanging them. And when you killed him, you just see this fucking this whole world go from black and white to coloured, and your character just has this very iconic line of, "Oh, I'm just getting fucking started, love."
Oh.
It's so a cliche, and they obviously want to do a sequel, but to me, it was one of the first times I experienced a GTA clone. Way before I played Saints Row.
Yeah.
The game was ambitious. You had this open world Nazi-occupied France, really a good variety of weapons.
Mm.
And you could blow up basically anything.
All right.
Like seriously, the amount of shit you can do is crazy. And as the name implied, you sabotage fucking Nazi shit. Because this is way before Wolfenstein was a thing.
I never actually owned any Xbox stuff, so this game is new to me. Sounds good though.
PS3 as well.
Really?
Yep. The only reason I knew that, because Jade saw like my old copy and was pissed off she couldn't play it. I looked everywhere for a PS3 copy. Found it for £2 in kegs.
Really?
Yeah.
And
she's obsessed with it. Like every time she gets a chance on PS3, it's Saboteur.
yeah, there's a few games like that.
It's one of those games that oh, by the way, the hub area is a fucking burlesque.
Yes!
And then, hold on, there was a DLC. I fucking remember this. It blew my mind. It was an actual underground strip show, and if you partaked in all the poker game, you got the best sports car. And that was the first time I remember being, oh wow, women are beautiful. I was a stupid kid, and that's when I had my awakening moment, as I like to call it.
Nice.
But bloody hell, the amount of time that I turned the screen off my mum when my dad walked in, Jesus Christ. Because for like a 2007 game or whatever it was, the fucking graphics were amazing. But that's number 3.
Fair enough. You'll have to like send me some of it. Like I want to see now.
Okay. I actually might send you my PS3 copy.
I don't want your copy. Like Jade would be mad, man.
I'm actually going on my phone just to send you a link.
I'll watch it afterwards.
But as I said, this was good for 2007. It looks a bit dated now, but the storyline's awesome. No, I do not want to send this on Facebook. God damn you, Facebook. Always in my way. Yep. I've just sent it to you.
Thank you.
I don't know what, like, World War II games have always been like a love of mine. That and Mafia games. Oh, Mafia-centric, I should say. That whole era is filled with awesome possibilities, and it's a shame that, to be honest, nowadays, it's a shame they don't really capitalize on that. Because that was a rave when we were kids, like World War II games, Mafia
Yeah, but not many people can make a coherent storyline anymore.
God, don't even get me started on that. Fucking.
Well, how about you get me started and let's go to number 2.
Saints Row reboot, the most amazing game of all. Fuck off. Seriously, if anyone takes me seriously with that line, fucking jump in a hole. With my name as your killer. Seriously. That game is hot trash. I bought that day release.
Really?
I hate that game. I honestly hate the new Saints Row more than I do hate Sonic 06. And that's me saying something.
I hear you saying something.
Like, I bit a remote in half with fucking Sonic 06. Honestly, I wish I was streaming that back in the day.
Yeah, that would have been rage-filled proper goblin.
This is where, like, Hobgoblin comes out. It's more like Tasmanian Devil, like. Anyway, your number two.
My number 2, okay. As I said a little earlier, my top 2 show just what I like in games.
And what's that?
Because mine isn't just about the gameplay, like, I have to have a story.
Oh god,
I have to
completely with you on that.
Something to grip me with it. There has to be some sort of question, like, right at the end going, what?
I love games like that.
Or just, like, coherent, one from the other. Like,
Yeah.
When I don't mind standalone games, but when a trilogy is done well, or just a series is done well, that shows how much they love the game.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
And you may find this surprising, considering how much I actually talk about this game.
Okay.
But I am going to go with the entirety of Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, as your number 2? I actually would have thought your number 1.
Yes, most people would.
Fuck me. Okay.
The tattoo that I have, and the lucky charm around my neck, the heart, and the fact that I'm actually playing it right now. Like, to say it as number 2, I know it's slightly absurd to people.
Yeah.
But there's something else that holds my heart more.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts wound its way through to number 2 from, like, the moment Sora had a Keyblade.
You're gonna
Kingdom
hate me.
Hearts
I
1.
have bought myself Sora's Keyblade. Even though I'm not that much into the actual franchise yet, I have fallen in love with the actual universe, and I have also an actual steel keyboard. And it's
Oh,
massive.
this
It's
is
bigger
so...
than me. I think you just
I can't fault anyone for loving it.
I can't.
Honestly.
Anyone who says they don't like the franchise, they're lying.
They've got to be slightly. I
for
mean,
God's sake,
that's like
Final
telling
Fantasy
man
VII
you don't love Disney. Exactly.
Honestly, the moment I knew they had Cloud in it, I was
I know.
giddy.
I mean, I've never actually played Final Fantasy, but as soon as I saw Cloud, I was like, oh my god, they've got Cloud. I was dying at the fact they had Cloud.
But did you know, like, in the
Immediately.
first Kingdom Hearts, do you actually know why that they gave Cloud a wing?
Because it was to mirror Sephiroth.
No!
That's...
Basically, Cloud was never meant to be in the first game.
Okay.
It was meant to be Vincent, who is a vampire within Final Fantasy VII. He's one of your actual comrades.
Mm.
Who is basically a very calm, very good Alucard.
How is that a thing?
Honestly, I don't know how to describe him or do him justice. He's a very tragic character. He's one of those actually like good characters as a vampire. I've never heard of a good vampire before, but hey ho.
I've heard of ones done very badly.
But yeah, like, he was never meant to be Cloud, the original creator. Got the creator or graphic design. Anyway, someone got it confused with him and Cloud, Cloud was Vincent.
Really?
So that's why they changed it to Cloud in the end.
How do they confuse the two?
I don't know. I looked up a documentary on it and I was like, what the hell?
Fair enough.
But then again,
but I think that the in-game explanation of Sephiroth works well. Because combining the elements isn't easy. Doing that for like 2 massive franchises, then creating your own on top of it.
I gotta admit, I did appreciate that it wasn't just Final Fantasy VII. I believe it was Final Fantasy VIII as well, also cameoed.
And 10.
That's it, and 10, yeah. I gotta admit, hot take, I prefer 7 and 8 are my favorite Final Fantasies. Like, I absolutely adore them. Like, I know 7's like a fan favorite anyway, but 8 I absolutely love as well.
I have never played any of them.
I grew up with them, but I never finished 8. I loved the story. I kept getting stuck into like halfway into the first game. I had to keep restarting it. It wasn't until about a year ago I actually finally finished it.
I couldn't really have complicated games just because of my brother. Like, everything had to fit him. And that left little choice for what we could have.
Yeah.
Because it had to be multiplayer, or it could be a game you could do as multiplayer. Like, Need for Speed Underground 2. Yeah, that's a single player, but we used to play it that one of us was driving, one of us was in the passenger seat, and my dolls were in the back. And we were a family on a road trip in a car that was, like, drifting.
That's weirdly like me and my sister did shit like that.
It was how we played.
One game me and my sister absolutely love playing, and to this day we have a big affinity for, is the Sly Cooper trilogy.
Fair enough.
Like, coming from the part of Cheltenham we grew up in, I don't know, we definitely identified a lot with Sly. And it's how his demeanor is, how his friends are, we definitely identified it. So every chance we got, we actually did a lot of. Me and my sister learned how to on our own to woodcut and actual, eventually do some steel work. We actually made like sliced cane.
Nice.
And stuff like that. Me and my sister have always done. We've always worked together on stuff like the hardest one we've ever done. I think I've told you this. Like, me and my sister made a functioning hook blade from Assassin's Creed Revelations with a function like clockwork bits on the inside to actually release. Like that took some bloody attitude.
Sounds like the effort was worth it.
Oh god, yeah. There's occasions me and my sister are like, this is awesome. Like one that we want to do. It's simple, but it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Like we want to make Optimus's wrist blades, but then actually make them glow in the dark.
That's gonna be painstaking.
But we also want the actual blade to collapse into the arm.
Oh.
It's either that or the Mantis blades from what's it called? Cyberpunk. She don't even like Cyberpunk, she just loves the design of it.
There's a lot of things like that. There's a lot of things that, you know, most people would go, yeah. Then some people just go, you know what? Don't like it, but the design's cool.
Oh god, yeah. I think that's literally one of the reasons I got into Kingdom Hearts, actually. The actual art style fascinated me.
It is pretty.
Like, it's pretty, it is fun, and it
The opening
pops
cutscenes.
the color, says the colorblind kid.
Yeah, but you'd probably see it a lot differently than us. But you would still see the color palette.
I definitely do see a color palette. They're just different to other people. Like, I confuse browns and greens, and if you put oranges and reds together, I'm screwed. So this is why I do not drive.
You'd still be okay with this game. A lot of the color palettes are very stagnant and very separated. Like, they have distinct colors and that's it.
Yeah.
There's no real mixing. Not unless you count Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where they started mixing.
And the newest one was absolutely mental for its colors and just how it's gonna pop. Quite literally. I know you said you haven't played Final Fantasy. Did you know, like, the newest game is going to be done by the guys who Final Fantasy 15?
Nope.
And he has actually said that one of the new characters he's going to be introducing in it is basically early concept for Noctis that he wants to write. Really dark and messed up, like he served an actual death god. He said this is going to be really like big inspirations for these new characters.
Nice. Sounds good.
I can't wait for it. Like even I've can't wait.
I mean, I've been trying to get into the series, but every time I'm like, you know what? I need to buy the game. Like, I forget.
I think my favorite one I've ever played of the actual series is Birth by Sleep.
Oh no, I meant Final Fantasy. I have everything hooked in.
My brain officially died there.
Literally, I have the original Chain of Memories on Game Boy. I have Days on DS. I think the only ones I don't have is Coded and Birth by Sleep on their original consoles.
You're gonna hate me.
What?
They're selling it in Gloucester.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I need to buy a PSP again.
I have PS Vita. I wonder if you can get on the PS Vita store. Questions for later.
Yes, definite questions for later.
Anyway, back to the actual list.
Yes.
So, we're on number 2 now.
Yeah. My final say on this, just because I really want to hammer it home, like, everyone probably wonders, how can a game mean that much to you? How can you turn around and put it on your body and own, like, every single copy? Oh, this thing.
I know what you mean. I genuinely know what you mean.
Well, I went through a really bad patch a couple of years back, and I mean, my depression got so bad, like, everyone was worried about me, and I didn't know what to do. So, I've been given these games, I've wanted to play them, I played the first one for like 2 seconds on the PS2.
Yeah.
And my cousin has been raving about it for years. And it was the whole, by the way, it's got Winnie the Pooh in it.
Oh, I
It's
know.
like, you're kidding, right? So I booted up the game, and
I genuinely know where you're coming from a love of a game that has helped you in the darkest part of your life. Like, you know the stuff I've been going through, and
yeah.
my number 2, mine's Mass Effect. I love the universe. I absolutely fell in love with this just massive cast of characters. Like this brotherhood of these characters that become loyal. They are just comrades at first, become more of a family over time. The ones that stick around for all the games. I love that not everyone wants the same thing. But more than anything, I love. Yeah, I know he's a role player, but how I've always seen Shepard, he is a caring and honorable man, like, or woman, the gender doesn't matter, but the fact he would actually always go out of his way to, like, if one of his friends said to him, look, I need to head back to my home planet, I'm screwed, and he's just like, without a doubt, like, yeah, the universe may be fucked, but I'll always have friends. That's something, like, I've always felt with. I love the fact that it's sci-fi. You can't go wrong. I love you to explore this vast galaxy. There are many stories. Like, yes, Shepard's not the only one out there doing stuff.
No, it's a great game choice.
And that is like a tattoo. Like, I have actually booked my tattoo done on holiday, and I want to get the N7 logo on my actual chest.
Nice.
Because it's one of those things, like, me and my someone I used to know, like, we used to play a lot, and it's meant a lot to me ever since. Like, I remember actually this friend giving me the copy of the first game going, look, you may not like it, you may love it, but try it.
You won't know until you try.
I just thought, I put it off for the longest time, because I wasn't really into it. I didn't want to try new things. I actually was content with my PS2, playing Jack and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank or whatever. Then I played it. I remember it just opened my eyes to this galaxy of possibilities. Like, I don't know. It's not my first role player, but it was the one that I truly fell in love with. Like, and I'm genuinely excited for the next game. Like, I don't care what anyone says, like, everyone's concerned about the plot and all that. I'm not. From what I know, I have full faith in the creative team. I have full faith in the people behind it to make an amazing entry in the series. Like, even the ones that people say it's bad, I still always enjoyed it. Like, I loved the first three. I loved the spin-off Andromeda. I thought that's absolute amazing game. Anyone saying otherwise, I'm sorry, you're just a sheep. A lot of people hate Andromeda because, yeah, it was shit at launch. Even I can. But they never went back to try. But if they did, they would see that it's even more expensive than the original trilogy. I don't know, something about humanity in an unknown place, trying to work together to build a new home. I'm sorry, that hits home for me.
Mm.
I think I got a bit too personal there, but well, that's the Mass Effect franchise.
No, it's really good that you're sharing that. Like, I didn't want to interrupt you because of the passion you had.
Like, I've owned nearly every book and every collector's edition. The one thing I have actually appreciated over time, as my love for the series has grown, my sister has actually gained interest in it.
Oh, that's cool.
And she started playing the game, and I love that she's coming to me about lore. And I don't know, the stuff she's come up to me, even gave me a few times where I've like, oh, that's an ethical question I never really thought of. Like little things.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that her favorite character is almost a parallel to my favorite character.
Really?
Like my favorite character is an alien race known as Quarians, known as Tali. When you first see her, she's basically a teacher. She's come across a basic conspiracy, and she's basically on the run.
Yeah.
She's very scared, and she's very nervous. As the trilogy progresses, you see her become an actual woman, and you actually see her grow in confidence and skill to the point of she can be a diplomat, or a great engineer, or both in my experience. Whilst my sister likes another one called, but he's part of a race called a Turian, which are basically, they're human for a lot more military based, and they got like hardened skin. They are like her favorite character is called Garrus Vakari. He is this very no-nonsense. He was a police officer, then turned into a vigilante.
Mm-hmm.
And the two of them are almost perfect foils for each other. Whilst yes, in both parts of the, in all the games, yes, depending who you choose, you can romance either. But if you don't romance either, they become from friends to actual lovers. And it's a very interesting rivalry and friendship they have. And their banter is hilarious. But the conversation between all of the crew that you actually grow over time is always a delight. Like from little jags within an elevator, typical game loading screens, but they're little jokes and conversations. Give a bit more...
It makes it feel lived in.
Pardon?
It makes it feel lived in.
It does. And like even the characters like there's one called a race called a Krogan, who are basically giant rhinoceroses. Like there's the character you can get on your crew, Rex. When you first see him, he's this very gruff mercenary. You think he only cares about the money, but then if you listen to his dialogue with the youngest, Tali, he becomes a fuck to her, and even in later games, they are like father-daughter figure.
Oh wow.
Like where he teaches her little tricks with a gun to actually defend herself, to actually him giving some life advice. It's very sweet. You don't see them often together, but it's enough to go, that is adorable. And then you have other characters who are just downright. They're good characters, they're good at heart, but they're racist to aliens. But you see them over time grow to accept them and actually go, hang on, my family views have been wrong to this point. I'm wrong. I need to change. It's a great way of showing that humanity isn't. we aren't, as a species, aren't perfect, but by working together, we can always achieve great things by working with anybody. The message is always amazing to me, and every playthrough there's always a surprise from little gameplay things like I never noticed to actual lore. I have a great love for the Mass Effect trilogy. Like, I've played 2 or 3 games on my channel, and I would gladly do it again. Just to express my love for the franchise. Like, the third game's ending, I will never not cry. I will bawl my eyes out every time. I'm actually getting choked up even thinking about it, because the music, goddamn.
Oh no. You gotta love games like that.
Yeah, and I will gladly buy it again.
Never thought about being a wastelander?
That's my rant of Mass Effect.
Find items from the outside the city walls.
So
You wasn't a rant, that was a
I call it
genuinely heartfelt, like, whole explanation.
It's a franchise I have a great love for. There's very few that have grown in my heart as that. Like, I have ones I'm nostalgic and ones I intensely enjoy, but there's ones that have entered my heart and I just can't change.
We'll see what you're made of.
Like, I'm not even joking, I'm debating buying stuff all the time when I see Mass Effect. Like, I've got the hoodies, the tattoo I want to get soon.
It then begs the question, like, what's your number one? Oh wait, that is your number, isn't it?
That's my number 2. My number 1... There is
I mean,
one I do have
your number 1 is very similar to the way my number... Your number 2 is very similar to the way my number 2 is. With the fact is, yeah, it's close to us and it's deeply embedded in us, but it's still not quite there. Which is shocking to everyone.
Yeah. So what is your number? Like...
My number 1 is a franchise I will never not go to. Literally, if I had to pick a game that I would play for the rest of my life, kind of thing, it would be this one. And I've loved it since I was a child. It was the first game I mastered. First game I ever had, you know, the authority to turn around and go, well, I beat you on this to anyone. And it was especially good that I could just shove it in my mum's face.
Yeah.
And my number 1 pick is Spyro. It doesn't matter which game. All of the Spyro games to me have been good, and I'm not including Skylanders at this point. Like, Skylanders is different.
Oh, gotcha. Fun fact, my number 1 is actually what is referred to as the actual little brother of the Spyro franchise, because it's actually made by the same people, it's made by the same actual developer.
Really?
It is, and it's very well known. But mine is not just because of the story, it's not actually doing it, it's very sentimental to me because it's Ratchet and Clank. I will always remember, like with my heart, so much. I used to sit down and watch my dad play the other games growing up, typical Atari games. I remember when he got his PS2. I remember when he first bought Ratchet and Clank. I remember him sitting me down on his lap with the remote around me. I remember loving it, loving the colours. And he saw that, and I remember him putting that remote in my hand and actually gently showing me how to play it. He didn't say a word. He didn't speak. But it was a simple thing of him showing me how to work the controller. And to this day, like, even when I buy a new, well, it's not been a new one for many years except for Rift Apart. we've always found a way to do it together. Like the last one, I bought, and I said to him, right, I've got the PS5, and I got the new Ratchet and Clank. I do not want to play it alone. And I set it up in his room. Mum was away, because she went on a residential holiday. I set it up, and for the next few days, me and my dad just sat there and played it together with this dopiest grins. Just, we've always done that. Every Ratchet and Clank, we've always done it together. As much as we butt heads, as much as he can be a bit of a prick to me at times, and I'm definitely an asshole to him. The love I've always felt for him always came from that, and my love for gaming definitely came from him. And I will always be thankful that he did that for me, like teaching me how to play use a controller, and showing me that there is a world beyond just 8-bit games. Like not being funny, if it wasn't for him doing that one little thing, I would have been not. I definitely wouldn't be as much of a gamer today.
I could say a similar thing.
But that's nuts that both of us chose games made by the same people.
They knew something. That's obvious. They knew something.
Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love Spyro. I absolutely do.
Spyro is just such a great series. I mean, starting off with the first game that I wasn't even around for. I still wasn't a thought.
Yeah.
Let alone, you know, an action. Let alone a child.
Yeah.
Like, well, I can say I was half a thought because my brother was born.
Yeah. Actually, Jesus.
Like, the best game, in my opinion, came out the year I was born, and that is Year of the Dragon.
Oh my god, yeah.
Just because of the skateboarding level.
Jesus, yeah.
You can't tell me that wasn't the most fun of all.
That was awesome.
That was brilliant.
When it comes to when I say which is the best of Ratchet and Clank, that's hard for me to say, but I think the third one, because I'll always remember me and my dad doing the Colosseum together every round. There was always something he was good at, and I was better at.
Yep.
He was better at the strafing and the actual horde mode. I absolutely adored the parkour. And the little challenge that gave, and I remember going, okay, pass it on, I can do this. I remember when I did the first few, and he generally could do it. I remember to this day going, I did it. And that dopey fucking grin I had back then, even to this day, when I play my PS3, there's occasionally I see him pop his head over and just smile whilst I play it.
There's our first target. Keep the other creatures back while I charge up the peacemaker.
Yeah. I had a similar thing. Because my mum could never do treetops.
Oh my god.
And if there was ever a supercharge around,
Yeah.
you think she could do it? Nope.
Let's get to the next target.
So I would take the controller, and it would be the one thing I would do on her profile.
Jeez, that's awesome.
I would just take it out, and she would always turn around and go, how the hell did you do that? Like, throughout every game, it was just like, okay, supercharge, here you go. It got to the point where that was how we learnt how to share games.
That's very much
That was how we... That's still how we play games. Because if my mum can't do anything, we'll try to get her to do it
yeah.
by herself. Like, that's what we'll try.
Yeah.
But then, in the end, she'll chuck me the controller and just be like, here, you just get me past this bit and I'll go next. And, I mean, we've done it with, when the Reno trilogy came out, we did it with that. She found it extremely hard to do when we played, The Legend of Spyro, which
And then
one was it?
about the actual reboot series, which I actually like. I know a lot of the older fans back in Heyday didn't like at the time, but I remember coming out of those games thinking they're actually a lot of fun. Like, they had
Oh,
stuff.
I don't know why everyone hated on them.
Plus, I loved his new design. I gotta admit, like, I love the added bit more detail. I love he actually looked more like a both his he looked like a caricature, but a bit more scalier.
No,
I don't know how to
he
describe
looks
it.
disproportionate
Yeah.
for the fact that he actually looked young.
Yeah. And in each of the games, you can see him actually age ever so slightly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I love that they kind of they wanted to try something different. They really wanted to try something different. I love it when games developers do that. They took a risk.
And they actually created one of the best multiplayer games ever
Oh fuck yeah!
to grace our PlayStations.
I completely agree.
Dawn of the Dragons, with their multiplayer concept, was brilliant. The way it could either be multiplayer or single player and you would just switch, or you could literally just plug in a second controller, get a friend, and go, here, help. And that was all that was needed.
Because that's a lot what me and my friends did back in my heyday when I was in school. Before I moved to the forest, I lived in a place called Churchdown,
Mm-hmm.
where it was very typical suburbs. Like, I was surrounded by people that I knew, and we always hanged out and played the same game. Like,
Yeah.
I have a lot of fun with it. I mean, Spyro was the main game we played together. Like, most people would say, you know, oh, why don't you play like Call of Duty, the big red one or whatever. But I was like, remember when we played stuff like Spyro? It was just a lot. I don't know. There was a lot more charm to it, a lot more fun.
I went round my friend Martin's house, and he had just moved into this house share, and had just set up his PlayStation 2. So he'd gone through a new beginning, the Eternal Night, and was on Dawn of the Dragons.
Yeah.
And he was literally like, I want to play it 2-player. I've never played it 2-player. So okay, fine. I've kind of played it 2-player. Me and my mum played it 2-player. We started it anyway.
Yeah.
That was fun. And he was like, I'm playing the Spyro. I was like, that's cool. I don't mind playing the Cinder. She's got shadow powers.
Cinder was
Hello.
awesome. I thought she was fucking badass.
She was one of the best things to come out of that series. Not for the fact that you have Gary Oldman, like,
I know, right?
as Ignators, the main fire dragon.
I know.
Hello. You have...
Yes. I think that was my other awakening I had.
Voices.
Wait, am I scaling? What made me a scaling? Question.
No, does that make me?
I've had weirder, to be honest, like, attractions to characters. Like, I think the weirdest one is probably...
Keep the other creatures back while I charge up.
I don't even think I should say that, actually, nah.
Yeah, you don't want to put that on the internet.
I had someone weird, like, when I took the character going there, fucking hot.
Well, I'll leave it to the fact of I love dragons.
Oh, I do.
I think they are absolutely amazing, and if they were real, I would want a little one.
I would love to be a goblin, like, that's not even a joke, like, I've always been nicknamed a freaking goblin because of my goddamn laugh. And whenever I play, like, Legion games, my brain just goes to shiny mode, and it's like, collect. Shaky. And it's always been an insult to like me. What my friends used to call me a goddamn goblin. I actually want to be a goblin. Like they're tiny, they're a nuisance, a bit like me.
Yeah. I can actually see that. There we go.
There we go, the goblin's coming out. The thing is, I wasn't even scripting that, I just saw it, just killed a metal head and it was giving me some trouble. I'm just like, yes.
Nice. I've died like 4 times. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's so bad.
I have to do a goddamn escort mission in Jack and Dax. I'm like, if I die, there are no checkpoints.
No, I'm in Notre Dame.
Yeah.
I'm playing Saw. And I've got to open this gate.
Yeah.
Now it says defeat the queen to open the next bit of the level. So I did that. The vines broke. I went into the next one. I defeated the queen, and the vines broke around the chest. I went to the chest and I opened it.
Oh no.
The vines didn't break around the door. So what the hell am I missing?
I hope it's not a mimic.
No, it's not a mimic. I don't even know what it gave me, but it wasn't anything useful, I don't think.
You know, I would love to see a mimic in a fucking... Kingdom Hearts.
There's already mimics in the Kingdom Hearts game. It was my introduction to mimics.
I think the first mimic I ever seen, like as I remember, or as what I call one. Do you remember in the third Harry Potter book with the book with a load of teeth on it?
Oh, the Book of Monsters, yes.
Yeah, that thing I absolutely loved. Like it freaked me the fuck out, but I remember as a kid, like. Do you remember they actually sold safes of it? Like, if you put the wrong code, it would vibrate violently, and actually chase you. I owned one. But then, yeah, the thing is, me and my sister had a great idea. What would happen if we had 2 and glued them together? The answer is it fell down the stairs.
Oh.
It lived.
It doesn't matter. It fell down.
Head.
Oh no.
Now, my mum does not smoke. She is very well spoken. She is very much a lady.
Yeah, but with something like that now.
Now, all I heard, and I remember this right as day, was it wasn't even Alex and Taylor. Alex, you fucking bastard, get your ass down here, you fat fuck.
Oh no.
It was like, I remember thinking at the time, like, oh dear. She is calling me fat, that means she's pissed. But then all I heard, I tried to hide, I was like, no, I didn't do it. All I heard is Alexander Andrew Parker, you bastard.
Oh no, she full named you.
What, the full name's coming out?
She full named you.
The funny thing is, Jade's only just like realised what my full name is, and every time she's pissed at me, it's just even if I'm just being a nuisance, it's just Alexander.
Oh, don't worry.
My
Fun story.
name had me changed when I was a baby. Like, I'm not even joking. My original name, my mum wanted to call me was Xander, as in like Xander Cage wants to flex.
Okay.
And I was like, why did I not have that?
Well, Alexander.
No, it would have been just Xander.
I know.
Parker. But then my dad was like, no.
Alexander. Yeah. Your dad might have been right about that one.
Yeah, but I didn't exactly help that from being, you know, a Transformers fan. When you're the kid that has the Transformers, you know, lunchbox, and you carry Transformers to school, you're not gonna do yourself favors.
No. But that was only because they wanted to be you at that point, because you were the one taking Transformers to school.
I did a lot of, like, stupid stuff in school that I really shouldn't have done. Including, and I quote, now, I don't know, you've been to Singapore, haven't you?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Stephen on school at the bottom? Like, just past right.
I have glanced it in the distance as I've driven.
Yeah, so you've got a general gist what it looks like. It's like an old-timey Victorian school.
Yeah.
Me and my almighty wisdom realized, oh, there's a little port tower on it. And this dumbass just seen Mary Poppins.
No.
And it was a rainy day.
Oh no.
Yeah, I jumped off that fucking building. I'm Mary Poppins. It's not even a joke. I didn't break my arm, but I did crack my arm.
Yeah, dude.
That's how I got the scar on my left eye.
Oh. Oh.
I remember waking up to me. All I remember was jumping off, shouting, I'm Mary Poppins, then waking up in hospital.
Oh no.
Literally, I remember that and going, where's my umbrella? That was my only question. Mum,
Oh.
like I said, that's the worst thing I did in school.
I figured out what I have to do. How did I not know this before?
But I'm stupid as hell. My dog grumbled behind me and it sounded like, yeah.
Oh, piece of...
Ozzy, shut up.
No, it says that they are 3 giant fairy ass heartless. So I've just got to find them. They're not even heartless in this game, they're dream eaters, but they might as well be heartless. Yeah.
How many of this... I know that's like the first episode. How many actually things have we written down for? Like, I think we've written down for nearly like 500 episodes already.
I had counted possibly 30.
Well, 30 that we know we're doing 100%.
Yes, and it kind of strayed from gaming to anime to like...
Best boobs in anime.
Yeah, because you can never be sensible.
High School the wins. High School of Dead just wins. Even I know that.
I'm sorry, that was gravity defying, and you can't blame me.
And people wonder why I love big ass titties.
No, it was just the bullet went past one, and the bullet went past the other.
I know I make the joke on my channel, you know, suck it Newton a lot, but that was the perfect example of Newton's physics of relativity just did not exist.
Yeah, that was.
Like, nothing made sense.
That was... Okay, this was written by men. That
Yeah, that
is
was the moment I realized.
a done deal.
That was the moment I realized, oh, this is definitely a man's anime. Like,
I've been really fine with it up until then, and it was like, oh, boobs.
but somehow the abridged somehow makes that even funnier.
I don't get how, but some people are just that good at writing. Oh my god, fuck off.
I think my favorite joke I've ever heard is, in that way he just randomly slaps the one chick. And she goes, why did you slap her? It was a premature slap. She was going to start talking and being a bitch. But she didn't say anything. She was going to. I don't know why that just makes it so funny to me. Just asshole people. I wonder if that makes me a terrible person. Yeah.
The fuck is my spirit?
Have I finally done this mission? It took me nearly 10 minutes?
Nope.
No. Fuck.
Don't worry, we're in the same boat.
Thing is, as you said, it zoomed into the distance to where a fucking another spider was.
Oh, Jesus, piss.
I don't want to taste Jesus' piss. If you can turn water into
I think it might be better than this. It really might. I am dying.
So what do you think
Literally.
is the god tier of game? Like, okay, we'll end this
Oh
video.
my god.
What is like the god tier game? Like where it comes to like, we have our favorite. What do you think is the best game that's ever made?
That is not a question to ask.
Clearly, it's Sonic 06. That game had such great potential to go further, and it succeeded. No bugs at all. I didn't fall for the world once and bite my remote in half out of rage.
No, don't go that way.
Dude, I love how I joke about that a lot, but I actually really did bite a remote in half. Like, I actually broke on my left side of my mouth. My teeth are just perished on that side where I bit so hard on the remote.
Ooh, joy.
Yeah, because I'm an idiot. I think this is a good place to end this video here.
Yeah, just really saying this is our own list, like, don't hate on us, please.
If you do hate on us,
Like,
keep it to yourself.
this is, like, ultimate nostalgia trip.
A lot of
We
things
hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, we want a good vibes and just
Come back to the childhood.
and we have no order how this actual's gonna pan out. We don't even know what the next one's gonna be. We just have a big list to go through. That's constantly evolving.
I'm pretty sure this could be like a part 2, part 3, just on nostalgia.
Oh god, yeah. Like, we'll come up with an actual series name.
I mean, I didn't even mention Pokemon.
Oh my god. Name one Pokemon you don't have a sexual attraction to. Go.
Jolteon, because I want to use my pet.
I want a Jolteon. What a Volt is it? Umbreon, sorry.
Jolteon is my favorite Eevee.
See, funny enough, Umbreon's my favorite.
You can just like little evolutions.
Knowing Jade, I'm very certain I know what hers is. I think the closest I can do it is Pika Pika! I don't have a high enough voice to do that anymore. My sisters, I can tell you now and you will laugh your ass off. I can do the voice for this one.
She's a Jigglypuff fan.
When she told me that she loves Eevee as well, but she also loves fucking Jigglypuff, I've never known anyone to go, oh yeah, fucking Jigglypuff is one of my favorite Pokemon, what the fuck? think that's a Pokemon question left for another day.
Yeah, you could do like, that could be another list. Just like your top 10 Pokemon.
How many of them do I have a sexual attraction to? Find out next time.
It will be weird.
Will Alex ever reveal his secrets? Will Rachel ever confess of her favorite Pokemon on attraction to? Find out next time on Carbon Ball Z. Jesus Christ, you can tell I'm a 90s kid.
We're just showing our age.
Right. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you all next time.
Thanks for having me.
And don't forget to subscribe to Rachel's channel.
I mean, it helps.
Right. Good night, y'all.
Bye.
Night, night, night.